Cool. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. I am pretty excited for this live stream. Today we're going to be doing a casual hangout. We're going to be doing a live Q&A. So if you have any questions about study tips, college apps, homework help, be sure to leave your questions in the stream chat. I'll go ahead and wait a couple minutes for people to join here. Okay, let's just go ahead and make sure the stream is public. Is it public? Are we rolling? Yes, it is. Okay, awesome. So I'll just go ahead and wait a couple seconds for people to join. Cool. All right, let's see. Stream is rolling. All right, now I can see it on my end as well. Okay, so I think it took a couple seconds, but welcome guys to another live stream. Today we're gonna be doing a live Q&A. So again, ask any questions you have about study tips, homework help, college apps, whatever comes to mind in the stream chat. And we're just gonna go ahead and spend maybe 30 minutes to an hour just hanging out over here. What's up, Drifty? What's up, the YouTube guys? Sigma, Lenny, Allison, LeBron, Gigi. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. We have Gabriella, Leo, Lotus, Ethan, Nico, Daniel, Connor, Blasphemy. What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in. How's everyone doing tonight? Let's see. Sunday night, but it's the summer, so hopefully you guys do not have school. How are you guys doing? Do you guys have school tomorrow? Go ahead and say yes or no in the stream chat. Hopefully most of you guys are off so you can hang out tonight and not really stress about work. But let's see. People are already asking questions in the stream chat. Let's see. Yes, no. Okay, lots of people have no school. Oh, we have a couple people saying yes, but it seems like it's mostly no, which is pretty cool. Beautiful. Okay, I don't have school. Nice. Okay, so guys, I'm thinking we're gonna do a lot of stuff in this live stream. We're gonna be doing a live Q&A. Maybe I'll tell you some stories about my time in school, my time in college, or maybe, I don't know, stories from my more recent life. We also have Lego here once again. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but a couple of streams ago, we started building this bonsai tree. We finished stage 1 of the build, but we have yet to actually do the rest. And we can also do other games. We can do GeoGuessr, we could do Kahoot, we could do a bunch of other stuff on the computer as well. So today is going to be a pretty fun stream, guys. I'm really excited. And before we jump in, I have one more question. Were you guys here in yesterday's live stream? Yesterday we played a game for the first time. It was, are you smarter than a 5th grader? Or like a video game for the first time. FN Fears, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Love your vids, love your work, I love your vids, you help a lot. I am so glad to hear. I've been having a lot of fun making content lately. Let's see, it's mostly no's, but we have a ton of yeses as well. What's up, JS Try? It's great to see you again. Okay, EA, thank you for the $2 super chat. What's your favorite snack to eat after school? So back in school, I would always just have dinner right as soon as I came home, so I wouldn't really have a snack. But I'll tell you my favorite snacks right now. I am a huge fan of granola. It's kind of bad, like, okay, actually, I'll be honest. Back in high school, I was a huge fan of sour Skittles, which is terrible to say. Like, now I've pretty much cut sugar out of my diet entirely. But oh my God, back in high school, I would come home from school, have dinner, and then in the evening, I would like do homework while downing an entire bag of sour Skittles. It was not healthy. But nowadays, it's granola, it's yogurt, it's like the healthier stuff. What's your guys' favorite snacks? Let me know in the stream chat. Marty Gans, thank you for the $5 super chat. Should I apply to my dream college even if I don't have the money yet? Okay, I have 2 things to tell you really quickly. First of all, if you don't have the money to apply to college itself, just know that you can get fee waivers on the Common App. So you can apply to college for free if you don't have enough money. Second, if the school itself is too expensive, I recommend that you search up the school's name followed by net price calculator on Google, and that way you can see what your expected contribution will be. And also know that the top schools like Harvard, Yale, like the very top schools, which might be your dream schools, they have fantastic need-based aid. So even if you do get in, chances are you might be able to go for free. Okay, so let's see. Did people put their snacks down in the stream chat? Let me see. Let me just scroll up over here. Chocolate. Greek yogurt. Yeah, Greek yogurt. What's your guys? Chobani is my favorite Greek yogurt brand, but I'm not sure if you guys have Chobani. $5 super chat from Duckman Murphy. Thank you so much. I'm lazy. Help me. Well, here's the thing about being lazy. I'll give you some quick advice, and because I want to answer as many questions as possible, I'm going to answer these questions pretty quickly. So you're not alone. We're all lazy. I'm lazy, right? Which I get might be hard to believe, right? Given all the videos that I make. But the thing about laziness is that you just have to create systems that make it super easy to jump into your work. So yes, you'll be lazy, but just make it as easy as possible to make the smallest amount of progress towards whatever task or goal you're trying to achieve. So for example, if that's a homework assignment, don't tell yourself that you have to do the entire assignment, because that's just gonna weigh you down, right? That's just gonna make you feel bad and tired and anxious. Just tell yourself that all you have to do is grab your pencil, right? And then once you finally grab your pencil, it might be easier to then sit at your desk and then pull up Google Drive and then make a doc and so on and so forth. And that way it just becomes much easier to sort of ease into your work. And we have a lot of questions in the stream chat, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the stream chat about college apps, homework help, study tips. Thank you for the $2 super chat, FN Fears. What's the best way to win a Best Student Award? So not every school has a Best Student Award. My school didn't have that. So if that's a thing at your school, unfortunately, I don't have hyper-specific advice. But I'm assuming that Best Student Award is going to be based on two things, not just academics, but also your sort of contributions within the school community. So I'd recommend that you pay attention to that second part where you're also part of clubs, running for leadership roles, maybe making some sort of difference in your school community so that you stand out in that regard as well. Okay, so I see a lot of people are just trolling in the stream chat. We have someone saying tips for first grade, which is thank you. It's kind of funny. Tips for 7th grade. I can believe 7th grade, but first grade, there's absolutely no way we have elementary school students here. Well, let me ask you guys, what grade are you in? Go ahead and let me know in the stream chat. Love from India, go help me a lot. I'm so glad to hear. Give me your notice, please. Thank you for tuning in, Pro Broker 4. Okay, what do we have over here? We have 7th, 11th, 11, 7, 9, 10. Okay, so lots of underclassmen in high school. We have some upperclassmen, 11, 8, 7, 9, 11. Okay, cool. Because yesterday when we were playing Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader, I asked this question, and I feel like that stream had so many middle schoolers. Okay, but we have lots of 9s. Okay, lots of freshmen. Lots of 11s too. I'm seeing lots of juniors, which is interesting. Okay, cool. So yeah, guys, go ahead and ask your questions in the stream chat. And feel free to ask any questions about things outside of school as well. You can ask me about, or things outside of academic advice, right? You can ask me about my time in college. You can ask me about getting an internship, getting a job, whatever really comes to mind. And also, in the meantime, we can do one of two things, right? I can go ahead and start doing this Lego set. How do you guys feel about this? We can do this Lego set, or let's see, we could do GeoGuessr. I'm feeling GeoGuessr. We haven't really done that in a while. I think we might do a free GeoGuessr. Not the actual GeoGuessr, but there's like a free version online. So what do you guys want to do? Legos or GeoGuessr? What college did you go to? I went to MIT and I studied pretty much computer science and business analytics. My first major was computer science, economics, and data science, which came packaged together as 614 at MIT, and then I studied business analytics, which was packaged as 15-2. Okay, let me go ahead and make up, let's see, what do we have over here? I'm seeing lots of Legos in the stream chat. Okay, I feel like a lot of people are saying Lego. Cool, we can do that. And also, oh, by the way, guys, can you hear the music in the background? Can you hear the slight lo-fi music? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Let me know. Okay, so we can go ahead and do Lego for a little bit. Let's go ahead and complete stage 2. People are saying yes, yes, yes. Okay. Too loud? Is it actually too loud? A little too loud? Okay, here. Let me turn it down a little bit. I'm seeing too loud quite a few times here. Let's go ahead and bring it down to negative. Let's bring it down to negative 23. Okay, let me bring the volume down a bit more. Okay, what about that? Is that better, guys? Is that volume fine? Go ahead and say yes or no in the stream chat. What other questions do we have? I want questions that are that can spur a good conversation within the chat as well. Yes. Okay, beautiful, nice. Here we go. Thank you, Krishna. I appreciate you being here. Tips for studying in the summer. I mean, I would say take the first week or two of summer off. Don't jump right into studying. But late June, July, then you can start thinking about studying for the upcoming school year. Do you guys have summer homework, by the way? Because when I was in high school, when I was in AP classes, we always had AP summer work, which was low-key kind of brutal, but here, let's go ahead and bring out all this stuff. Okay, so just to show you guys, of the bonsai tree, we built the base. So this is all we have right here. Nothing too fancy. And let's see, this is what we're trying to build again. This is what are people saying? Do you guys have summer work? Let's see. People are saying yes, no. Mostly no's, yeah. I feel like summer work usually comes in, like when you're an upperclassman. Someone is saying, is this pre-recorded? No, this is live. And to prove this is live, I can also say your guys' names here. All right, so let me show you what we are doing next. So step 2 is going to be, oh, thank you for the $2 super chat. Blast P, what's your ranking for AP, CCP, and IB classes? CCP, let me just search that up. That community college, dual enrollment, yeah. College Career Pathways program. Is that what you're referring to? But if I had to rank them based off of personal preference, I'd probably go AP, IB, and then like dual enrollment. But the truth is, if your school only offers one of them, just take whatever your school offers. Colleges aren't too picky. They simply want to see that you're challenging yourself in whatever context you're in. Okay, so let me go over to step 2 here. What are we doing for step 2? Okay, so step 2 is all about building the base of the tree trunk, which is kind of interesting. And then also adding what seemed to like gravel to this like bin. Okay, so maybe let me show you guys. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but that's what we're trying to build, the tree trunk, so the second portion of the build. And let me scroll down into the stream chat. Let's see. What other questions do we have? Tips? Someone says turn up the music. Craziest story from MIT. All right, let's talk about college. Here, let me talk to you guys about college for a little bit. Let's see. Let me just make sure I get the correct bags out. Okay, so we have 2, and I need this long stick thingy. I only have 1. Where's the other one? These bags are so loud. Oh my god. Okay. I got the 2 long things right here. Let me go ahead and put this down. All right, do you guys want to hear about college? Let me know. It's my birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Abby. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Zyram, Zyram is here every single live stream. I feel like now I'm starting to notice like people who show up every single live stream, and it's great to see familiar names each time. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Ethan. Should I spend my gap year to be productive? Or how should I spend my gap year to be productive? Gap year before college. Blasphemy sent a $2 super chat saying go hard or Maha chat. Okay, so you guys can, you know what? I won't say anything. People are already answering. Okay, but tips to be productive during your gap year. Part of it has to be relaxing. Part of it has to be just taking your mind off of school, not worrying about anything academic related. I would say during your gap year, also try to learn a skill. It could be a technical skill, it could be a soft skill, it could be like a hobby or something artsy. Also during your gap year now, on like the less fun side of things, if you know what you want to major in, or if you know what your intended major is, you can get ahead on coursework a little bit. Maybe look up, if you can find the syllabi of the classes that you might take your freshman year online, take a look at them, maybe refresh yourself on the topics you might cover so that way you don't go into college just totally lost. And then of course, you can also do something, you can get like a more productive occupation. So you can do something like an internship, you can get a job, or you can do something on your own, like starting a business even. I know I threw a lot at you. So to recap, relax a little bit, pick up a skill, get ahead on coursework, and maybe get a job or internship. And you don't have to do all 4 of those things. I would say maybe do 2 or 3. But I hope that was helpful. And thank you for the $5 super chat, Varun. Okay, what else should I do in the summer after junior year in addition to research and essays? Okay, summer after junior year. So if you have not yet taken your SAT or ACT, you want to prep for that. Summer after junior year, you also want to build your college list. Think of the 2 teachers you want to ask for letters of recommendation. Do college tours. I would also say, okay, essays, research. And then of course you can deepen your extracurriculars, but it seems like you're already aware of that. You already put down research in the question. But those are the few things that come to mind right away. And when it comes to your essays, you can technically start even before the Common App releases its prompts officially on August 1st, because chances are the prompts are just going to be the same again. They're like the same every single year. Okay, so I haven't even opened up this bag yet. So I think I told you guys that we were gonna do like college stories, but I see lots of great questions now in the stream chat. I love questions that are just like a bit longer or a bit dense. For example, questions that are a bit too broad, like how do I stop procrastinating or how do I get better grades? I'll still answer them occasionally, but I'm gonna answer them a bit less because truthfully, that's what my entire account is about. I wanna answer like slightly more specifics and also like intriguing questions. Okay, craziest story from MIT, craziest story from MIT. Oh, okay, I'll tell you my craziest story from freshman year. Something actually came to mind. I'm not sure if this is gonna be relevant to everyone here. It depends on whether or not you know this one person that I'm about to talk about. So, my freshman year of MIT. Here, let me open up these bags first, because this is way too loud. I don't want this to interrupt my talking. Let me just take all this out. What was your first part-time job? Ooh, I can tell you, I never had a part-time job per se. In high school, I was making YouTube videos and I had a blog and I was making money online kind of in the same way I do today, to be fair. And that was my first job. Loved making content, loved coding, loved doing creative stuff. And I want to thank you guys for letting me still do that today. I mean, this is, some people are like, oh, like Gohar, what's your job? This is my job, and it's a ton of fun. And behind the scenes, it's a lot more technical than most people think. Okay, so craziest story from MIT. My freshman year of MIT, I took this course called 3091 Solid State Chemistry. This class was great. It was super interactive. The professor was really immersive. Of the classes that I was taking and of most of the classes at MIT, this one is really entertaining. So my freshman year, this was like my second or third week, I show up to lecture. I sit through lecture, I'm taking notes. Everything seems totally normal, right? Nothing too unusual. Some cool demos and whatnot, but it's like any other lecture. Then as I leave lecture and as I'm walking out, I notice there is a crowd of people just outside the door. Like 50 to maybe 100 students just crammed outside the door of the lecture hall. And for the first few seconds, I'm thinking, oh, these are just the people that are, heading into the lecture hall next, right? Like for the next lecture or whatever. But then what I notice is that these students are not lined up for lecture. They are lined up to see someone in the lecture hall itself. And all I hear is a bunch of students asking questions. They're like, was he in there? Did you see him? Is he actually there? And after a few seconds, I hear the name Jaden Smith pop up. And at that point, I'm super confused. I'm like, yeah, Arav already got it. Arav was already saying Jaden Smith, right? Yeah, you're correct. You are correct. And so I'm like, why is everyone talking about Jaden Smith? And then people start telling me, they're like, oh, he was in that lecture. Like, he's inside the lecture hall. And I'm like, there's no way. So I turn back around, I walk back into the lecture hall, and I literally see Jaden Smith just crowded by like 20 or 30 students. And it was, mind you, this is like my third week in college, and it was the weirdest, craziest experience I ever had. Or not ever had, but at least at that point in my life. So I walk back in, and then I try to take a picture with him, and as soon as he starts sort of coming my way, these 2 other students swoop in and steal the picture from me. So I didn't get a picture with him, but I got a picture of him, which was pretty cool. People are saying, who is Jaden Smith? He is Will Smith's son. Will Smith, the famous Hollywood actor. Nobody really knows why he was there that day, but it was interesting. And if you guys have any other questions, once again, feel free to drop them in the stream chat. I saw lots of questions about, someone was asking about my stream or my setup. This is like my studio corner. Like my actual setup is on that side of the room. And I can turn the camera. It's kind of messy. Maybe I'll take a picture and post it on my Discord. How about that? I'll take a picture of what I see from my angle and I'll post it into my Discord server. So that way you guys have a reason to join as well. So here, just so you guys have an idea of my setup. And if you guys want to join my Discord, the link is pinned to the stream chat. You can join for homework help. We have study partner features. We have study tools and college app advice channels. It's a really cool community and we have an amazing team helping run that community. Lastly, thank you for the $5 super chat. Let's see, what are some high value, I've noticed that I haven't even started building yet because we're just talking so much. What are some high value skills that I could build this summer? I'm going to become a sophomore. One skill that I think every young person should learn is coding. And yes, I know people are saying AI is going to take over and AI is replacing all these jobs. No. Learn how to code, because right now, the state of AI is it's not going to replace jobs entirely. It's going to make coding faster, it's going to make jobs more efficient. But if you can learn some basic Python, learn some basic web development as well. I mean, of course, I don't know where your actual interests are, but I would highly recommend doing that. Like, I learned web development at a very young age, and I truly believe that it changed my life. I still code websites and make web apps to this day. And for example, Next Admit, which is the company that I run, that whole platform, that whole website, I built myself from scratch. We're not using like Squarespace or Wix or some sort of pre-made website platform. It's just it's a React application, and I spent like a year and a half building it. Do you guys know how to code? Let me know. I think coding is such an incredible skill to learn. Okay, so let me go ahead and place down. Okay, so let's see, step 14. Nope. We have some yeses. That's what we love to see. Okay, to the people that are saying no, even if you're remotely interested in it, I highly recommend, obviously, that you learn how to code. And just realize that there's a steep learning curve. Like in the beginning, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a little brutal. But beyond that point, like once you learn one language, it becomes easier to transition into other areas of programming, whether it's web dev or machine learning or data science, for example. Okay, so let's see. So I have this piece right here, and okay, I have a question. Do you guys want me to focus more on Legos, or do you guys want me to focus more on the chat? Because as you can see, we are making very slow progress on the Legos, but if you guys are okay with that, let me know. Just say Legos or chat, I guess. Chat. Some people are saying Legos, chat. What are you building? We're building a bonsai tree. Here, let me show you. This right here. That is what we are building. All right, everyone's saying chat. Pretty much everyone's saying chat. Okay, so we'll build this very slowly, but I'll focus more on the chat. I just want to get through step 1 at least. Where is this weird piece? Oh, it's probably here actually. It's probably in the smaller bag, obviously. Okay, I found this. So we need 2 of these, and we need 1 of this. Okay, this right here. Focus on chat, Core. I got you, Luby. What's up, Duck? Thank you for tuning in. Great to see you here. Any certain ways to learn coding? Yes. First of all, there are YouTube videos. There are like 4 or 5 hour YouTube videos that can help you learn the basics of almost any coding language. That's honestly how I recommend you start. Back in the day, I used like Codecademy, but now it's paywall. You have to pay for it. But back in the day, I used a lot of their free lessons. But also, honestly, the best way, and this might sound a little crazy, don't learn how to code the language first. Think of a project, think of something that you want to make, and then work backwards. So for example, think of an app or some sort of website that you want to build. Put that idea into ChatGPT, ask it to maybe outline the steps you need to take to build it, and then start that way. If you learn around a project, you're going to have much more motivation, and learning how to code is going to be much more interesting than if you just learn how to code a random language for no reason. Okay, so we need 2 of these. Wait, is this? What kind of piece is this? Okay, I think I see what it is. Yeah, this one doesn't have the dots on top. What's your favorite language? I would say JavaScript is what I use most. I've come around to like it. It's really, like, the basics of JavaScript are fine, but there are many like weird quirks about the language that maybe you'll learn later down the line if you guys get really deep into it. Focus on chat. I'm trying, I'm doing my best. And by the way, guys, if I don't answer your questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram. My handle is Gohar's Guide. And again, just join the Discord server. We have a bunch of people there just ready to answer your questions. And I also hang out there usually every single day. Bro named a code for a language. Wait, are they talking about like an actual like a coding language, or like English or Spanish? Are they asking me about that? Okay, so step 16 done. Let me go to step 17. So I need these. Okay, 1 angled piece. Wow, step 2, like the first step that we did in the last live stream or in the last Lego live stream, it was kind of easier. I'm dealing with so many like little tiny pieces right now. What questions do we have here? Gohar. I got a 50 on a 50 raw on accounting. Gohar. Out of what? Out of what? Leon says, I got banned from your Discord because I mistyped my age. My Discord mods are very strict about that. Maybe I should tell them to be a little bit, not lenient because we have to follow Discord terms of service, but they are very adamant on kicking people who are not of age to use Discord. Okay, so let's use this. Go hard, please. Alvaro, you always say that you need to find a mission in your videos, but I'm not sure what I want to study. What do I do? Great question. So if you guys have not seen my latest video, I recommend you do that quickly. Alvaro is asking a question about that video. So in that video, I say that young people should find a mission and essentially pursue that mission through high school and college. So for example, the mission could be, trying to research a specific biology topic, a specific disease. It could be a business-related mission where you're trying to build a web app or a startup. It could be a music-related mission where you're trying to get really good at theater. And in that video, I slightly addressed this, but if you don't know what your mission should be, my suggestion is you just write out anything that you're even remotely interested in and just choose something at random. Because overthinking and perfectionism, and something I deal a ton with, is going to block progress, and it's gonna harm you in ways that you might not even imagine. I honestly feel that you should just choose something and just go for it, and just very quickly realize, okay, if you're not feeling it, if it doesn't seem super interesting, just drop it and maybe pursue something else. I hope that helped, but I know my thoughts were kind of all over the place there. Okay, 18. So we have one of these and another one of these. What do we got here? Duck says, oh yeah, I read Discord, Duck. You know what the age is for Discord? I think you have to be 13 to use Discord. Do you know where to start with regarding college apps? Okay. If you guys are confused about college apps, I uploaded a video called How to Apply to College from Start to Finish. It's a long form video, it's almost half an hour, and in that video I cover pretty much all the fundamental pieces of the college admissions process. So instead of me just saying it all to you right here, I recommend watching that video, which goes over it. Okay, so we placed these pieces, cool, and now we need this gray piece right here. Thank you for the $5 super chat to Placer. What tips do you have to start and grow a concert film production business this summer? Looking to start one to combine my business and film interest. First of all, that sounds very interesting. And combining interest is always, I say this a lot, is a great way to stand out to colleges because it shows nuance and it shows depth of character and it shows intellectual vitality as well. So business and film interest, and I love how they're kind of opposite, right? So it's almost like one STEM-ish subject, which is business, and then one humanities subject, which is film. Start and grow film production. My immediate mind goes to short form content, where you need to assemble some sort of portfolio of clips, of just high production clips, impressive clips that you can distribute across TikTok, Shorts, Reels to start gaining some traction. And when we're talking concerts, I think the key here is to not look at the big concerts or like the big popular sort of events that everyone's going to. Look at small local concerts that you can start with that maybe have 30, 50 people attending and see if you can just film those. And you probably have to tap into a local network to just get those initial opportunities, because if you cold email people right away, it might be a little bit tough for them to say yes. So you really have to bootstrap it in the beginning, upload those clips, start with local small venues and events, build up that portfolio, and then work your way out from there. I know it's high level advice, but if you have any questions about anything specific that I said, feel free to let me know. Okay, step 19, done. Step 20. What questions do we have? Lots of people in the chat. Shout out to Thasil, thank you for tuning in. I believe you were here in one of the more recent live streams as well, so it's great to see you again. What are the best ways to prep for the ACT? I use the official ACT prep guide, which I can literally see right here. I had the 2016, 2017 edition. I feel pretty old saying that. But yeah, it was a while ago. Hi, Mr. Khan, what's up, Ethan? Some people call me Mr. Khan, and it's the weirdest feeling in the world because I feel like I don't feel like I'm like a Mr. yet. But thank you for the respect to those of you who do call me Mr. Khan. I don't know, do you guys think I'm old enough to be called Mr. yet? I don't think so. Okay, let's see. So, now we're building like the little the base of the tree trunk here. Thank you for the 99-cent donation. Let's see, Jacob, 59. People are saying yes. Yes, you're like 20. I feel like 20 is so young. That's funny. Archon, thank you for the $5 super chat. What should I do if I'm sort of lost? How can I stop feeling demoralized from my past failures? My past grades have really gotten me down. So, I mean, that's a deep question. I think that, and I want to answer that as genuinely as I can. So if you're feeling demoralized from your past failures, so particularly past grades, so I'm gonna contextualize this first. I'm not just gonna address the grades head on. People are just saying, Mr. Khan. What you have to realize is that in this world, first of all, in the college admissions process, and then in this world more broadly, your grades do not define you as much as they do. I know I talk a lot about grades on this channel because that's just the particular niche that I focus on. But for example, in the college admission space, yes, colleges will look at your grades, but they're also so focused on your character, on your interest, who you are as a person, And then in the real world, your grades are almost irrelevant. It's so much more about your skills, your willpower, how hard you're willing to work. And I think those are the traits that are going to get you further than your GPA, for example. So if you're feeling demoralized about your grades, realize that in the grand scheme of things, they're not going to matter as much. But I know in the moment it feels tough, right? So what you have to realize in the moment then is that you can take action. So if your grades are not where you want them to be, don't take it as an inherent intelligence thing. Don't just think to yourself, oh, I'm not smart enough, because I genuinely believe that everyone here is smart enough to ace all their classes. Because school is not so much a game of intelligence as it is a game of strategy. It's about building the right study systems, about having the right accountability partners, about creating a study schedule, and then sticking to those systems to get the outcomes that you want. I hope that helps. Because first of all, so to kind of recap, your grades are not going to matter as much as you think, and poor performance is not a reflection of your inherent intelligence, which is what I think a lot of students do or think, which can be demoralizing, but that's not how you should see it. Hope that was helpful. I really tried to think through that. Core Visuals, thank you for the $5 super chat. Gohar, what's the difference between Magnet public schools and charter traditional public schools? And should I care? 14-year-old and I want to get ahead. So the differences there are pretty nuanced. I recommend DM me on Instagram, Gohar's Guide, and I'll give you a detailed response. Because I'll also be fully transparent. I have not dealt with too many students who are dealing with, magnet schools or charter schools or trying to debate between them as options. So if you DM me on Instagram, I can gather my thoughts and get back to you with a more comprehensive answer. Notice me, you have been noticed, Crunchy. Thank you for tuning in. Next live stream, I really want to play a Minecraft as well. We haven't done a Minecraft stream in a while. I just have to buy a separate USB dongle so I can attach my mouse. Because right now I only have this trackpad and impossible to play with the trackpad. Let's see Duck's question. Dear Mr. Khan, you guys don't have to call me Mr. Khan. You guys can just call me Gohar. Maybe when I'm 30, you guys can start calling me Mr. Khan. Dear Mr. Khan, I've been in the same class of 11 for about 9 years. I've now just graduated from class and I'm realizing I may never see many of them again. That's all. Wow, okay. Class of 11 people for 9 years, is that what it is? I can't even imagine what that's like, to be with the same 11 people for 9 years of your school experience. The truth is, yes, you probably won't see many of them again. But there are many ways to still stay in touch. So for example, my college friends, I don't see many of them that often. We might go on an annual trip of some sort, or I'll still see them a couple times a year, but we started, for example, a movie group chat where we watch a movie together every single week and kind of talk about it on the weekends. It's been a great way for us to stay in touch. Sometimes we'll get together and game. It's another great way for us to stay in touch. So I recommend that you try to find those ways to also stay in touch with your friends that are graduating. And Duck is also asking, is this music in a playlist? So I'm just, in the background, I'm just running a YouTube live stream with a bunch of lo-fi music, so. And thank you so much for the $10 super chat, Darky. How do my extracurriculars sound as a rising senior? 4 years in Vex Robotics, no president, team captain, 1 year Mathletes member, NHS member, self-led, number theory research project, job at Chick-fil-A. 4 years robotics. First of all, having a 4-year long commitment, impressive. So robotics is your main thing. I see that, that's great. Mathletes, so you're building into this STEM theme. NHS member, you're involved in your school, fantastic. Number theory research project, so you have something outside of school, fantastic. You're kind of checking off all the boxes here. And once again, you're building into this STEM sort of theme. And then job at Chick-fil-A, which I like, because I've talked about this before. People always say that, oh, like having a job or whatever is not super prestigious. Colleges aren't gonna like that. I think those are the kinds of extracurriculars that colleges notice a lot. The hobbies, the quirky hobbies, the casual jobs, for example, not the fancy internships, but things to show that you simply have grit and just have great characteristics. So that's what I'm gathering from your extracurriculars. One thing that I'm just thinking inside my head is other students might have similar profiles. So I'm just trying to think about your point of differentiation and what your narrative can be. So what I'm thinking, for example, is there a way you can bridge your extracurriculars with maybe a different discipline, something on the humanities side to kind of position yourself more uniquely? Another thought that comes to mind is your personal story. So is there like a personal narrative that ties into these activities? And a narrative that's not just, oh, I like robotics and that's why I wanted to do it, but a narrative that's more deeply rooted. Maybe something related to your childhood, maybe something related to a significant event that you faced. I'm sorry for yapping, but great question. Really interesting to see your activities. I think overall, though, you are in a very solid position, and I'm also assuming that you have the stats to back up your accomplishments. More like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I've been yapping away. I have been yapping away. But y'all are asking fantastic questions. Nefarious, thank you for the $5 super chat. Hold up, let me just search something up real quick. What in the world is this? I lost a bet and now I have to build an ornithopter? Anyways, what's your favorite color? Well, if you lost a bet and have to build this thing, this seems sick. I mean, I don't see how this is the consequence to losing a bet. Oh, and there's a Lego set for an ornithopter? I have never heard that word. I'm sorry if I'm like butchering it. Favorite color is blue. It's always been blue, though I do like green and brown. I feel like that fits my vibe better now. For example, if you go on Next Adnet's website, it's all brown and green. Gohar's Guide, I have my brown wooden desk. I don't know, it feels more organic. Sir, which is better, Gohar, Mahad, or Cheyenne? People who know Cheyenne as well, it impresses me because you guys know my full family in that case. By the way, Mahad and I are hopefully going to upload more videos on Con Squared. It's our joint YouTube channel. If you haven't checked that out yet, be sure to do so. Amazing questions, guys. Okay, I have a question for you guys. What is your favorite color? So I said blue. Are you going to do a master's degree? Lovely question. I thought about it, and back in 2020, 2021, I really was thinking about getting an MBA. I really wanted to apply to HBS or Wharton or Stanford, but I realized that what I'm doing now is pretty much a live MBA, and I just realized this camera battery is about to die. I have my batteries right here. Okay, guys, I'm about to switch out the battery. It's gonna take 2 seconds. Oh, Michael, thank you for joining the channel membership. Really do appreciate you. And guys, we are gonna be doing some members only live streams very soon. And don't worry, these live streams will also continue, but the members only live streams are like gonna be more intimate and we can do some more in-depth Q&As. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this battery in. You guys will see a black screen for 10 seconds. Just bear with me here, all right? Cool. And I'll keep talking just to make sure that you guys still hear me. All right, so let me go ahead and switch this out, guys. Let me turn this camera off. Oh wait, okay, guys, you might not hear my mic for like 10 seconds. I have to turn the camera off or turn the receiver off, but just bear with me here. Are we back online? Can you guys hear me? Go ahead and say yes or no. Let me know, guys. Can y'all hear me? Camera gone. No, camera is back. Can you guys hear me? Beautiful. Okay, so I was dead for only 10 seconds. Don't worry, we are still here. And it is so hot in this room. I am starting to melt. Okay, I enjoy streaming. I think in future live streams, what I'm gonna do is figure out a way to cool this room a little bit, and then I'm also gonna figure out how to just attach a charger or something to the camera so it doesn't die and I don't have to do that. You have high ping. Delay? Ooh, okay. Delay. Oh, no. All right. It kind of fixes itself after a few seconds. Here, let me deactivate the camera. Let's turn it back on. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Is it fixed? I restarted it. Is the delay gone? No. Okay, I gotta figure out this battery issue for the next live stream. Works. Beautiful. Okay. So if that happens again, I know exactly what to do in my stream settings. I know exactly what button to click and we should be good. Okay, beautiful. So we can get back to building and I'll go ahead and wait for these questions to roll in. IIT versus MIT. I'm not familiar. I mean, I gotta choose MIT. I talked about IIT a little bit in one of my more recent videos, 5 hardest exams. Thank you for the $10 super chat. 10,000L, love your videos, bro. Thank you, appreciate it. I'm trying to upload more often as well. Doug, thank you for the $2 super chat. Unsubbed so I can be the only not subbed member. Nice. Duck is the most loyal member on this channel. Thank you so much. Okay, so where did we leave off? This is the only progress that we've made this live stream, by the way, guys. This little plate, and let me show you. Oh, nice! It focuses automatically. This right here is what we have built this entire live stream, and this is what we built last live stream. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. And this is what we have from last live stream, so you guys can see it more clearly. Step 20. Let's bring this out. We need this longer piece and we need the 6 black dots. Oh, we put this at the bottom and I think it's all the way towards the edge. All right, what questions do we have here? Gohar. Hey Khan, when should you start IB in high school? Any tips for starting IB? I would say as early as possible. I'm assuming that everyone here is just really ambitious and trying to get into top schools. So start your IB courses, AP courses as early as you can. I was a tryhard in high school. I was a huge tryhard in high school. Like if I could talk to high school me for a little bit, I would tell him to chill out because I was begging to be in those AP classes as early as possible. I remember I joined 2 my freshman year or sophomore year, and I had to make like a special request for that. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Sign Costan, come to Canada. Thoughts on University of Toronto? I have been to Canada. I was in Toronto last year. I've been to Toronto twice. And the University of Toronto, I'm not too familiar with the school. But if you have any specific questions about the school, feel free to DM me on Instagram. My handle is Gohar's Guide, and I can pull up whatever information you want and give you my thoughts. Are you Asian? Yes, I am. If you guys had to guess my ethnicity, what would you guys say? 21. Oh, and I have like a little blue piece here. This is like we have some blue and red pieces here, but these are the only colored pieces. Everything else is brown, white, or black. Indian, British, Indian, Palestinian, Pakistan, Egyptian, people are saying Mexican. Saudi, South Asian, Pakistani, India, Bangladeshi, Uzbekistan. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, it's in there. I think a lot of you guys already know. I think it's based on my last name. It's pretty obvious. Okay, so this piece goes up here like this. Okay, I am a freshman and I need advice for going to a new school and not knowing anyone. Okay, so I can answer that in the context of high school and college. I'll address the college version And then a lot of that will also transfer over to high school. So speak Urdu. I will in just a couple seconds or in a minute. I just want to answer this question first. Meeting new people. So in college, in those first few weeks, everyone is just talking to one another. You should not feel weird to going up to someone and just randomly saying hello. I know it's going to feel a little bit intimidating, but the thing about college is that people, in the first few weeks, everyone's talking to everyone. Everyone wants to meet people just as badly as you do. And on top of that, people form their friend groups pretty quickly. I'd say after the first 2-3 weeks of college, the people you're hanging out with most are most likely going to be your friends for the rest of high school. Oh, okay, where? Wow, all these pieces are brown, and so it's kind of hard to see how it all goes together. But yeah, that's the first point that I want to make. So in those first few weeks, you want to join just as many clubs as you can, introduce yourself to as many people as you comfortably can, and then go to any orientation events. There are going to be many. That's where you meet just lots of new people. In high school, it's a bit different. Obviously, you don't have like events or things of that nature, but I would say joining clubs is the easiest way to meet people who share common interests and then to form a deeper bond than if you were just to meet someone random in your classes. Someone said speak Urdu earlier. Okay. Before I do that, who here knows how to speak Urdu? Oh, thank you for the $5 super chat, Dita Perry. Okay, hey Gohar, is a 1480 an okay SAT score, or do you think I should try again? I think I could probably get a 1520, 1540-ish. Love your stuff. Keep it up, mate. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Okay. Assuming you're aiming for top schools, and given that it's the summer, I say go for it. If you think you can cross that 1500 threshold and even get into the mid 1500s, just go for it. Because that 1540 to 1560 is, even though it's not so much higher than a 1480, I just think the psychology of having a 1500 plus can only benefit you in the admissions process. And that's what you also have to realize about college admissions, is that admissions officers are human, and so they are subjectively evaluating your applications to a large degree. So even 1490 versus 1520, right? Practically the same score, but in my opinion, like the sort of immediate impression is going to be a little bit different. Okay, so earlier I asked if you guys know how to speak Urdu. People were saying me. Okay, I think people were saying yes. Okay, so I'll try to speak a little bit of Urdu right here. Please don't mind it's going to sound terrible, but मैं थोड़ी बहुत उर्दू बोल सकता हूँ. Was that was correct, right? I think that sounded fine. Let me know what you guys thought. Okay, so we need these two. Someone said amazing. Thank you. That's Hindi. I think that's also Urdu, right? Hindi and Urdu are very similar in my opinion, if I'm not mistaken. Go if you see this, say hi. Hi, Blade. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so I found one brown piece that I need. Where's the other one? Okay, I found two. And then I need this sort of cap piece. Oh, I think it's this. It's like a circle. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay, let me just place these two pieces and then I'll go back to answering questions. Hi. So, what's up, guys? Are people typing in Urdu in the stream chat, or is that Arabic? I can't read Urdu or write Urdu, unfortunately. I would love to learn though. Okay, so now we have built this piece, and let's just place this on top right here. Nice. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you are enjoying these live streams, I'm going to be doing them more often. Turn on all notifications, so that way if I go live again tomorrow, you guys will know and we can hang out again. So just turn on all notifications. Okay, now we're finally building like an actual part of the tree trunk. We're using these pieces now. There we go. Can you solve that cube in the back? I cannot. I do not know how to solve a 7x7. Oh, and I realized I forgot to turn all these bar lights on. It's whatever. I think the setup still looks fine. I guess we need 2 of these. And we need the spatula looking thing. How big should my college list be? Shout out to Eliana, thank you for tuning in. I think your college list should be around 8 to 12 schools. A couple safeties, like 1 to 2 safeties, 4 to 5 matches, and then a couple reaches as well. But I'll be honest with you guys, students nowadays are just applying to pretty much all the reaches they can. Like people nowadays are just shotgunning, right? They're applying to like 6, 7, 8, 10 Ivy League schools, top 20 schools at once. So I'm not gonna just sit here and pretend like that doesn't exist and that's not what most students do, because that is the reality of sort of the admissions game nowadays. So if you're ambitious and if you plan early enough, I kind of recommend doing the same thing. Oh, okay. That light just died. Let me go ahead and, oh, there we go. My bad. Let me plug in the battery here. All right, let's see. Let's get this in. All right, cool. New battery. Beautiful. Okay. Someone is saying AP Chem is easy. Nah, AP Chem is kind of tough. It's challenging. It's not there are so many pieces still left in step 2. We might have to, I kind of want to do some browser stuff now. I want to play some like browser games. Will you finish the tree? Not in this live stream, maybe over the course of multiple live streams. Okay, so now I have to take this piece, put it right here. Okay, let's see. What do you guys feel? More Legos, or should I do something on the computer? Type in like Lego or computer, I guess, or Lego or, I don't know what game I'm gonna do on the computer. Oh, my stream chat just froze here, so I'll wait a couple of seconds for it to, wow, the stream just completely, I'll give it a couple seconds to fix itself. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we have to just restart this. Okay, I think you guys can still hear me. Okay, let me pull up the stream chat again. I think the stream is still working, it's just that my browser crashed. Okay, there we go, we're back. So what were people saying? Lego, 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 Lego. I feel like I'm mostly seeing Lego. Oh, thank you for the, and we got a $5 super chat from Michael something. Thank you. And you're also a member. Love to see it. It's been really cool to see you uploading more and seeing your live streams again. Thank you. That means a lot. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. Do you plan on doing YouTube and the next admin as a career? I am doing it as a career already. I've been doing it for 3-4 years now, and YouTube really has kicked in the past couple of years. The next admin I've been doing since 2020, and it's been a ton of fun. Have lots of plans and new products in the works for next admin for this channel. Have some fun videos coming up. I really want to take this more seriously, and I think I have been. I think I've been pretty consistent with my long form videos, and hopefully you've been watching them. But the plan is to do more long form videos, to do more like bangers, I would call them. For example, that Math 55 video where I'm actually out at Harvard and doing something more interactive. I want to lean more into that. And I'm guessing you guys would like to see that, correct? Just more just on the ground, just bangers, just like journalistic type videos. Okay, okay, I think, are some people just spamming blank messages in the chat? Might have to mute that here. Okay, but I think most people said Lego, so we're gonna continue more bangers, more go hard bangers. Love to see it, Duck. Yeah, no, we are definitely gonna do that. I just have to plan what my next one's gonna be. I have a couple ideas. If y'all ever have any ideas, just feel free to message me on Instagram. Where is this piece? It's like an angled piece. I don't know if I'm blind or if this book is just, the pieces are just kind of dark on this book. Oh, okay, I see. I think it's this piece right here. I think it's two of these. Okay, I see. And I'm gonna put them where? One over here, like this, and then one over here, like this. Okay. What's your favorite food? Okay, everyone spam. Okay, so we're having some spam. I'm seeing a lot of spam in the chat, so let me just go ahead and put some people in timeout. You know, I'll be nice. I'll put you guys in timeout for 30 minutes. Let's just not do that again. Put user in timeout, 30 minutes. And anybody who's sending blank messages, we're just gonna mute them real quick. Can you do Ivy College tours? I was thinking about that. Something about like an Ivy League series of sorts. Speak some Urdu, please. मुझे इतनी ज़्यादा उर्दू नहीं पता है. Probably sound terrible right now. Okay, so we need two of these pieces. Oh, I love that. That sounded like Hindi. This is a Q&A, yes, Pranav. Q&A, we're also just hanging out here. It can be whatever you want it to be, really. Okay, I think this is the piece. This is the correct piece. Okay, I'm trying to find... Is UCLA good? Yeah, UCLA is a fantastic school. Oh, there we go, I found one of them. Now I need to find the other piece that looks like this. Oh, right over here, nice. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Your Urdu is awesome, thank you for trying. Of course, and I want to get better at Urdu. I gotta keep practicing. मैं और कोशिश करूँगा उर्दू बोलने के लिए. You watch anime? I do not. Maha does though. He is he's more. I think he watches like, I forget what, One Punch or something along those. Or no, Attack on Titan, I think. Okay. So trunk is slowly coming together a little bit over here. Oh, let me just bring this up closer. Some decent progress. Okay, so let me take a little break from this Lego set. Let me maybe clean this up. I can keep going, but that was a lot of Lego. I kind of feel like doing something different now, so let's put this stuff back in the bag. Okay. How hard is Calc BC? My school didn't offer Calc BC. It only went up to AB, so that's what I took. Arav is still here. Great to see you, Arav. I think Arav has been here since like the start of the stream. Oh, actually, I'm curious. When did you guys join the stream? Let me know. Was it like 2 minutes ago? Was it like 30 minutes ago? Who has better Urdu, you or Mahad? I think I do. 15 minutes ago. Minute ago. Here from the start. Yeah, Emery, I saw your name earlier. Michael, thank you for the $2 super chat. Have you thought about more finance type videos? Yes. So I did do an insurance video and also a how the stock market video works. They didn't do super well. I kind of want to re-script them and make them more intriguing and re-upload them. But finance videos are fun because we've never really focused on that on this channel, but I feel like that topic is just as important for young people. Someone said 17 seconds ago. Well, welcome. I just joined. Welcome, Akshay. Thank you for tuning in. Here, let me... Okay, so we packed up some of these Lego pieces here. I want to tape these up so the pieces don't fall out. But this is the progress we made in this live stream. So, previous live stream, or two streams ago, we did this. We did this base right here. And now, this is what we got. Barely anything, but it's something. Actually, I'll pack this up after the live stream. There's no need to do this right now. Okay. So, do you watch cricket? I do not, but I heard about how the USA beat Pakistan. I think in in some championship match. Michael's gonna get some sleep. Have fun though. Well, thank you for stopping by, Michael. Hope you have a good night. The World Cup, yeah, that was impressive. Pakistan lost to India. Dang. Or, I'm not really into cricket, but Mavericks or Celtics? I gotta go with Celtics. Can you play a game next stream? We could. Oh, and by the way, what chat is bro reading? I'm reading this chat. This is not pre-recorded. I'm reading this chat live right now. So in the last live stream, we turned this board into a green screen and we played Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader on it. I'm thinking about just making this a permanent green screen for every live stream, so whatever is on the computer, you just see on that board. I feel like that would be kind of cool. That was so fun. I'm glad you enjoyed. Yeah, I enjoyed setting it up that way. Gohori, my favorite YouTuber. Thank you. That means a lot. I mean, that's a big claim, or that's a huge honor, because there are plenty of amazing YouTubers on this platform. APUSH or AP World sophomore year. I would say AP World. I've heard it's easier, and then APUSH maybe junior year. Kendrick or Drake. I answered this last live stream and the answer was pretty controversial, but I'll stick to my word. I said Drake last time, so I'll say Drake again. It's 4 in the morning here. It's 11:18 here right now, so still kind of late. Whoa, Ryder. Tell my uncle Josh Blumenfeld I say hello. We'll do. I'm surprised. Yeah, Josh is fantastic. I hung out with him in DC a couple days ago, so it's thank you for tuning in. Okay, what other questions do we have? Love your vids. Thank you, Lion. I subscribed. Thank you, Tisha. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do a game now. What's your opinion on Malik Khan? He's my brother, so only positive ones. Here, let's go ahead and pull up the browser. Window capture. Oh, the browser's, where is it? Why can I not see it? Is my OBS kind of glitching? I want to move it. Oh, I think I have to just bring the browser back up or something. Okay, beautiful. And now we can drag the browser here. And so this is the music that we were listening to. We can still keep this up in the background here. Free GeoGuessr. I think Open GeoGuessr. I think we can just play right away. And yeah, let's go ahead and play a couple rounds. And here, let me go ahead and answer your questions. Can you play Draw a Perfect Circle? If I had a mouse, I would, but I'm using a trackpad right now. Can you do a Minecraft Let's Play? I would so be down to do that right now. But once again, don't have a mouse on me. So it would be kind of painful. Oh, the screen is kind of unclear. Should I make it big? Oh yeah, it's really small. Oh man, okay, so I don't have a dual monitor, so I have to pull up the chat on my phone. Okay, here's what I'll say. I think maybe this might be a good stopping point for the live stream. I would honestly stream for like another hour or two, but I have lots of other work to do tonight and I have to go edit tomorrow's short and write my next long form video script. But guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. Join my Discord server if you haven't already. It's pinned to the stream chat. I'm not sure if it's on this side or this side, but on the stream chat you can find the Discord server pinned. If you have any other questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram. My handle is GoHarsGuide. Thank you for tuning in tonight, everyone. This was a very so what is Gohar playing? GeoGuessr, free GeoGuessr, but we're not playing it right now because I don't have a mouse and I need a setup where I can see the chat and also play a game at the same time, which I will try to figure out for next time. Guys, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.